Hello out there. This is Heart to Heart Connection with VJ and William. VJ is not here today, but the show must go on. I'm going to make a video today about, I keep seeing all over the internet, the Black Mecca, Atlanta, it's no longer, it's going away. And this is for people who get into this kind of stuff. I'm a content creator. This is my podcast. So I'm going to make my video and talk about it as well, because I live in Metro Atlanta. First of all, city of Atlanta only covers about 530,000 people. The city limits of Atlanta is really small. Okay, that's all it covers. You may have had about 250,000 black folks live downtown Atlanta. Some of them may have moved out. You got like 6.5 million to 7 million, whatever in between there, that lives in Metro Atlanta. So if the demographics downtown Atlanta is changing, it's not changing in the Metro. I understand the optics. I understand maybe some of the politics ain't gonna change that much because, the city council, very diverse, a lot of blacks on the council. I know you only hear that word diverse. But yes, it is diverse, okay? But my point simply is that in the metropolitan Atlanta area, most of the black people that move here, they do not move downtown Atlanta, obviously, 530,000, that means that it ain't booming. The downtown is not booming with growth, okay? The black people move here are moving to places like South Fulton, okay? Let me name some of the black counties: Fulton, DeKalb, Douglas, Clayton, Henry, Rockdale, and then you got Gwinnett, which is about 50-50. You got Cobb, which is about 50-50. So it's not changing that much. 46, almost 47% of black folks, in Metro Atlanta, 38% white in Metro Atlanta. Okay? So again, when people move here, they do not move downtown Atlanta because they think it's too expensive. So they move to areas, that I mentioned. And most of these areas that I mentioned, they have mostly everything. They have outdoor concert, amphitheaters. They have everything out there. So a lot of people don't even go downtown that moves here or whatever, unless they're going to see a game or whatever, because your area pretty much covers, has everything. Okay? But it's not changing all of that much. And not only that, even if you even look at Miami, because I'm originally from Florida, you look at Miami, the city limits of Miami is about 465,000 people, but when you look at the information about what's the biggest city in Florida, well, you see Jacksonville, Duval County, Jacksonville, and everybody laugh about that because they know how huge Miami is. But that little circle of 465,000 for Miami, okay, we know metropolitan Miami is about the same size of metropolitan Atlanta, which is humongous, which you can set Duval County and all of Metro Jacksonville in Miami several times. I'm using that as an example. That's just the same way here in Atlanta. 530,000 downtown Atlanta, small, not that big. And I understand the optics and all of that good stuff and, whatever, things may change as far as that. But, everything's pretty much the same.